Today, we are going to visit Malawi and spend a day in the life of one of its most experienced missionaries. Malawi is in southern Africa, east of Zambia. Its economy is primarily agricultural, with about 90% of its 10 million people living in rural areas. And because almost 1/4 of its total land area is taken up by lakes, Malawi is one of the most densely populated and least developed countries in Africa. The first Catholic missionaries arrived in Malawi almost 100 years ago. Since then, Catholicism has grown to account for 20% of the population, which is about 75% Christian overall. With the help of missionaries, the people of Malawi have been working to building an indigenous church that includes not only local clergy, but also aspects of their own Malawian culture and beliefs. Today, we'll be meeting Father Brian Quigley, originally from Newfoundland, Canada.
Many people ask me the question why I became a Cambodian missionary, and I cannot put my finger on it. Okay, it's a combination of many events, many people, and I felt that there was a broader horizon out there that was challenging me. I guess I still wanted to stretch my life a little bit, or to be stretched, and certainly becoming a missionary has done that. There's not a question in a parish such as ours to get up in the morning and to know that you're going to do 1, 2, 3 things. You may plan a variety of activities, but there's great spontaneity. Because traveling to the chapel, on your way you see a school. Ah, gosh, I haven't visited this school for a long time now. Let me drop in and say hi to the teachers, just check and see how the kids are doing. Someone will come out on the road and call you for a sick call because it's too far for them to go to the parish. So you stop, you administer the sacraments. When I come to celebrate the sacrament of the anointing of the sick, people stop what they are doing, come together and to celebrate because there is someone in need of our prayer and our support. It's my faith that there is power in all of us being together. As a member of a missionary team, we share our ministry, our experiences, our ideas. We do our planning together. We just meet. We can swap stories. What are you doing in your parish? How are things going here? How do you handle this kind of a situation? You know, we can spend time together. We can pray together. And it kind of rejuvenates me. What we are doing, in fact, is basically allowing God to work through these other people and recognizing, I guess also in a spirit of humility, that we are instruments. We are not that important in the end. We may be, for some people, guides. We may be models, hopefully good models of faith-filled people. But in the end, it is that person's knowledge of Jesus and that person's relationship with Him. You can see all the time the hospitality that's warm and that's inviting and that's sincere. And sometimes, you know, from the outside, we say, but that can't be true. Or do they really welcome me that way and that warmly? And I'm just a stranger. But in fact, it is, because no one is a stranger to them. As missionaries, we can't exclude the social services, because Jesus came to save the whole person, mind, body, spirit. And so if we do become involved in activities such as a grinding mill, medical services, clinics, schools. We do so because we are motivated by the gospel. Here there's a certain sacredness about water. Perhaps it comes from the fact that there's a scarcity of water. Perhaps it comes from the fact of the hardship involved in bringing water from long distances from the river. But when water is present, there is joy. Where does our Christian life begin? The waters of baptism. At a certain point to me, it means that mission is life. Mission is love, because we are all commissioned when we have been baptized in the water of life through Christ.
Okay, si como family, di wana na mawa. Okay. Okay, sabi na si como.